Hello, and welcome to another episode of this City Skylines series, Rothwell County. Where we left off last time, we'd just completed this roundabout and we'd put in a train station and a harbour for access to our recently created leisure district. As you can see, I've changed the train station quite a bit since last time. I decided I wasn't happy with the asset that I ended up using. So instead I've gone for this modern looking central station that you can get in from both sides, and on this side I've got kind of like a bus lane area, so obviously just buses come around this side, and then on here is the normal public access, so I've put down a few car parks hereabout. This is actually just the road maintenance building. I thought that fitted in perfectly with what you'd expect to see outside of a train station. I've repositioned the subway tunnel, so it's now here, and as you can see it's getting a lot of use. It served 421 people last week, so that's a lot. I've added some basic services because of the district mod I have on, which means that services only work within the district they're in. So I've had to put in a fire, I think that's the fire station, clinic, there's a police station over here. That's also something you kind of expect to see outside of a train station. And I had to put in a crematorium as well, because I ended up getting a death in, I can't remember where it was, it might have been one of these two car parks, and it just wouldn't go away. So I've had to put in a crematorium as well, just to be safe. This is the asset I've got that's actually a working waste disposal area, so I've just been using that to control the garbage. Don't know why that's not going away now. The harbour is pretty much the same. I just put in some car parks so that this wasn't just completely green. I've checked, a lot of buildings have gone up over here. I zoned it all, and as you can see it's filled in quite nicely, but we do have quite a lot of problems at the minute. As you can see, there's a lot of demand for workers, and there's a lot of demand for goods, so that's something I'm going to be fixing this episode. I also, just before we move on, I put in this little housing community just to the right of it, and I've kind of like separated it by these trees to try and block some of the noise pollution. But it's just a nice little community. It's very low key. It'd be a lovely place to live. I might need to fill something in there, but I need to decide if this road is going to continue around first. I'm just going to quickly put a park or two in there, because I'd quite like it to be quite a wealthy community. So put in a tennis club. I think, will a tennis club fit? I think I'll put a tennis club in. There? Yeah. And then hopefully that should raise the land value some. Yeah, so these will probably start upgrading. Oh, they're nearly at full anyway, so that's good. I started zoning a little bit in the centre of the town as well. As you can see, that's suffering from not enough goods to sell as a problem as well. These are all still really low. In fact, that is a high density. Yeah, it's high density, so eventually they should turn into more skyscraper-y buildings, if that's a word, which I don't think that it is. But yeah, I think that's all I've added in since the end of the last episode. I expanded the railway, so there's the railway connection now as well. Obviously to here. I also I had this area here before. I was getting really bad, like they're called deadlocks, where, so for instance, if I have a train that's coming this way and a train that's going this way, if there was a train stopping the train here from moving, that would then stop this train from moving, and then that would stop another train from moving, and it would just snowball until eventually nothing could move. So I've had to just make loads of double lines, and it doesn't look particularly nice. So I'm going to have to do some reworking of that at some point too. I put in an additional line that bypasses the station here, because I think that was a big cause of the deadlocks. As you can see, a couple of trains do actually just go all the way around, as opposed to going through here now. So that turned out to be quite useful. Other than that, I think I've covered everything now. I noticed I actually forgot to connect the Old Town by railway. So I just put that in. It's just a nice steady long bridge that goes all the way around and then under the highway and then goes into where it needs to. Yeah, it can only either go to the main line or to this station. But I do have a line that uses this tunnel and then goes back down there and carries on. So what are the problems we're getting here? Not enough raw materials. Nah. It's not really much not enough buyers for products. See, why can't they? I don't get why they can't just link in with the people who like shop over here. Oh well. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do today is I'm going to set up a cargo hub around here. So these shops can actually get some goods in. And the plan for that is I'm going to do it coming off of the main rail line, the main national grid that comes over here. So I'm going to make a little cargo hub around here. It's just going to connect onto the motorway that I have extended all the way into the roundabout, and then hopefully all the goods will get delivered, and that should sort that problem out. So I think that's where I'm going to start. So to begin with, I'm just going to have a little railway come off of this. Like so. Yeah. And then obviously we're gonna need some cargo train terminals. But yeah, need to put down some roads first. So I'm just gonna quickly do the on and off ramps and things to the highway. So I think have an off ramp just here. I want to make that a little smoother. That's a nice smooth curve. So that can be that side, and then I'll probably I'm just going to use tunnels. There might not be enough room. Yeah, I also downloaded a mod that lets me put these, put the keys on places that aren't water, which is a really good mod actually. It's really useful. I'm just trying to find a place where I can get a suitable tunnel. Yeah, here will do. Just make it a bit of a smaller step. Yeah, you can connect to that. It's a bit too lumpy and bumpy actually. Do some quick terraforming. Oh dear. I don't know what happened there. I might just do the ramp. Then quickly do this. Yeah, that's much better. And then I just need to. It's not very. Which means slow. And that's probably the best I'm gonna get. Just because of how narrow it is here, so it's going to be difficult to make it look nice either way. And then coming the other way, this one, I don't think I'm going to get a tunnel up here. Let's have a look. No. This one might be a bit more troublesome. I might have to have it come up over here. Or if I can maybe... the problem is the train as well. Could get a bridge. Okay, a bridge is the way to go then. Yeah, doesn't need to be anything too fancy. Go to 6 there. Just make it a nice. Oh, I'm guessing the I'm not quite sure actually what the issue is here. It must have to be taller. It's because there's not many places I can actually put the pillar down. If I maybe do the reverse, maybe that'd be easier. Not sure what the issue is now though. Maybe this won't. Maybe this isn't gonna work, which would be a shame. Well, okay, so I can get it to work, but I do not want it looking like that. Okay, maybe if I... How does that look? It's a little bit steep here. But I think that's okay, you know? Yeah, that'll work. And just delete that. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's this one that's the problem still. There we go. So yeah, maybe it's maybe a little bit steep here, but I think that might be the best work we can actually get from it. So that'll be fine, and then for the other one. Why is it doing that? We just need a nice gentle slope down like that. Yeah. Okay, that works fine. So these two will merge into just a one-way. In fact, yeah, it should be just a one-way street. And then I'll do the same for the other side. Slope too steep. I don't quite get why. If I make this the highway, the route. Okay, then that works. And yeah, that's not too steep at all. That's fine. And then I just need to connect these. Now sometimes making like highway on and off ramps and stuff can be a real pain. It's quite hard to get it to look pleasant. It's something I quite often have trouble with. But you know, this isn't looking too bad. And then we're just gonna have, oh actually, this has got, it's got parking spaces. Turning lane, that's what we want. So the trucks can turn around easily at the end. And then we just plonk down our station. I think it'll be fine just on this road. I'll maybe have two, one on each side. So yeah, this one can be outgoing goods, and this one can be incoming goods. I think that works. So yeah, that railway was pointless. Where am I going? Here. So we need to come off like this. And that's just a straight connection to that. Then we'll have another, just be straight here and make a nice curve in like that. What might be nice actually here as well would be maybe like a truck stop, like similar to a service station, but so yeah, a place that truckers can stay overnight. That might be quite a good idea. So I could put down some, like I'll put down some like car parks and things, and then maybe some shops as well. That might end up looking really nice. So, oh, it's going to need power connections, so I'm just going to run some underground cables. I've done a big power grid connection so that the main city links up to the main power grid that uses like the nuclear plant and stuff. Before I was just using these wind turbines, but they ran out of electricity really quickly, so I connected up to the main grid, and we've got plenty of power at the minute. We've got so much excess. It's kind of ridiculous. So. Is that gonna reach? Yeah. And just plonk these down, put them in the fork of the road, like that. Water, need water as well. Yeah, if I'm going to do a car park, I'll extend this all the way down here. And then now these should start to be functional. So yeah, I'll make a little service station. So I'm trying to think how I should go about this. Tiny roads might be a 2-lane alley. Well, I want it to be a one-way. So just coming off this main road. Perfect. I'm just going to draw the one-way all the way around. And that can be a diagonal. And then I will just... Is it this one? Might be that one. Yeah, just attach that to that. Get some car parks in here. That'll be in here. Yeah, it will be like a truck stop one. So some containers, a bit of oil spillage. That looks fairly at home. A small car park. I want a bigger car parks thing. Is there not a beach? What's this? Casino. Oh, this. Yeah, I got another suggestion to get some casino assets in. So I had a little look, and this is a really cool Oh, must be a place for the side. I'll just quickly show you. That's a cool little asset, and then you put a casino here. So I like this asset. So when we get to our actual like casino area, I'll be putting plenty of those in, I'm sure. Back to the parking lot. Oh, these are the ones that I used at the stadium. These might fit in really well, actually. Oh, forever one off, right. So I'll just extend this down here. I believe it should go one more. There we go. In fact, that's got a little bit of a bend now, so. Definitely don't want it to touch the railway. I'm trying my best to just... there we go. And then I need two. Which way around? Is it this one I need to swap? Yeah, so they flow around nicely like that. Then I'll put in just a shop or two. I'm trying to think if I've got any like cool assets. I'm not sure how many like smaller ones I've got, like service stations or whatnot. What's this? That's a park. I don't want that. I mean, these are all big shops, so we don't really want that. That'd be useful if I was doing like a proper services, but maybe not for what I'm looking for here. What's this? Science Center. That's cool. Yeah, no, we need. These are some of the casino assets I downloaded. They look pretty cool. So I'll be making a big strip eventually. No, I don't really have any cool little shop assets, which is a shame. It seems to me that there's actually no cargo coming into these. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Let's speed things up. And no commercials going in either. Although the demand for a commercial is really low, so. It's a long train line, but that's kind of annoying. I thought this would work out really well. Oh wait, I've got problems over here. Oh, not enough fuel. We're not actually using these anyway. The boiler stations. It's only that was only there initially if because this is the community map. If whoever made it. Oh, it must have worked because we just got loads of cargo out there. Yeah, if the boiler station, sorry, that was only really going to be used if this was a winter map, but it's not. Okay, now I'm gonna have to bloody upgrade all the pipes, aren't I? Oh dear. Right, they've all shut up now, I think. Yeah, I had to upgrade these ones and they all shut up. Okay, that's good. I didn't want to have to spend ages trawling through it all. Oh, this is a problem with the district thing I've got on, is I need like some kind of... because it's a centre, I'll put a large advanced crematorium down. But I need death cover in every district that I do, and I keep forgetting. So hopefully that'll deal with that issue. I don't even know if I've got I'll put down one of these as well. I don't even know if I've got like fire services and stuff in here. They'd be going in eventually, so I may as well put them in now. Maybe on the front. And then a big hospital. It's the biggest hospital I've got. Will it be this one? I think it is. And then that should cover all this area. Okay. Now, back to here. Okay, so it is getting some use now. Yeah, we've got loads of cargo people coming in. Let's see how we're actually doing down here. See, it's getting worse. District policies, city planning. I've not got a heavy traffic ban on. Or anything. Do I have a heavy traffic ban on here? I shouldn't. Maybe this is a problem I'm gonna have to like do some Googling and see how to fix, because this is really bad. Nowhere's got enough goods to sell. Zone more industry. Nobody wants industry at the minute though, that's the problem. I do have a big actual like living crisis though, so like, well, not living crisis, I need more people to move in is what I meant. So that's definitely something I need to prioritize. What I'm planning to do next is this area I'm going to turn into like a big casino strip. I'm going to put down like higher resident, in fact I might as well do that now. This area is going to be high, what is it, density residential around here. Hopefully this will help with the crisis a bit. I'm going to have to quickly... Oh, I'm still on the upgrade tool, that's probably why. Like this. And they need some electricity. So I'll just put that on the street corner. There we go. What I would quite like is like a Central Park type area as well. I was thinking of putting that around here. It's not going to be a... In fact, I could do that now. It's not going to be like an actual park. I'm just going to make it myself using trees and rocks, like similar to what I've already done with like the roundabouts and stuff like that. So I might as well get started on that. I just want normal pathway. Oh wait, I want roads here. It's pathways I wanted. Yeah. Would it look good here? Cause yeah, I don't really want this on the side of the park actually. So maybe that is a bit of a silly idea. Oh well. Right. So districts. I can't remember if this is stuck on the European theme, so I'm just going to make sure. Oh, okay. That it's not just a European theme everywhere, because that's what I did with the old town to get the old town look. So I just need to make sure it's not still like that. Really worried about this problem. And I've still not got the commercial thing to pop up here yet. I just want a little like shop or two to complete the look. Well, anyway. Yeah, we really are having problems with this stuff now. Anyway, I've let this episode run on, probably as far as it can go without me like finding out what these problems actually are. and how to fix them. So I'll do some research off camera, and when I come back I'll pick through, I'll do some testing first before I actually do the next video, and then I'll tell you like how it all went. And see this, look how bad it is now. Oh, that's terrible. Right, well, yeah, so I'll do some research, see what's what, and hopefully everything will be a little bit better by next episode. But thank you very much for watching this video, and again, feel free to leave any comments. So next episode I'll try to fix out the problems, and I think I'm going to start on the casino strip. So if you have any ideas or anything, oh, we finally got shot popping up, or anything you'd quite like to see there, then just drop a comment and let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.